Now, we're going to do exercises 1 and 2 on page 4 about descriptive verbs. Okay, very quickly, what are descriptive verbs? Let's take a look here. So, what are descriptive verbs? A verb is a word that's used to describe an action. Okay, so that's the basic concept about verbs. Descriptive verbs or strong verbs are single word actions that add to the image in the reader's mind, giving it a boost of color and energy. In many cases, an engaging, vivid verb is more concise and telling than a straightforward, overused one. We have here 2 examples. The man ran quickly toward the smoke. The man sprinted toward the smoke. So in this case, the verb sprint, which is a descriptive verb, helps us to avoid the use of the adverb quickly. That's it. So a descriptive verb is a tool that helps the writer to make his description more concise, at the same time more vivid, clear in the image, in the imagination, in the mind of the reader. That's it. So these are descriptive verbs. Okay, so let's take a look here at our exercises. So we're back to our books, page 4, descriptive verb section, exercise 1. So this first exercise, we just have to match the words, the verbs, to their definitions, to their meaning. I always find this kind of exercise a little hard, a little difficult, because of a word without a context is just about memorizing and can be a little confusing, okay? But these verbs are necessary to do the following exercise. So let's take a look at them here. First, number 1, demolish is to destroy completely. Number 2, flee, to run away, to escape quickly. Number 3, grab, to take something quickly. Number 4, rage, to burn very fiercely. 5, scream, to shout in a high pitch. Number 6, smash, to hit very hard and break. And 7, strike, to hit. Okay, let's check our answers. That's it. So, in many cases here, you can see that the use of the descriptive verb makes the use of the adverb unnecessary. So demolish, to destroy completely. Flee, run away quickly. Grab, to take something quickly. So then we can save words, making our writing much more efficient because we're not using unnecessary words. That's it. Okay, check answers again. Demolish, to destroy completely. Flee, to run away quickly. Grab, to take something quickly. Rage, to burn very fiercely. Scream, to shout in a high pitch. Smash, to hit very hard and break. And strike, to hit. Okay, so let's see. Now, using these verbs, we can do exercise 2. We just have to complete the sentences using the verbs, but we have to write them in the correct form. All the verbs here, they are in the base form. For example, strike. In the example sentence, the car went out of control and struck a big truck coming in the other direction. So strike, base form, simple past, struck. So let's take a look here. By the time the spy was identified, he had fled the country. In this case, we are using the verb flee in the past perfect. I'm not going to get into this right now. We're going to talk about past perfect and past perfect continuous in the past perfect continuous section of this unit. So right now, we're just identifying the verb forms. Number 2, the house was old and unsafe, so the town demolished it. Okay, in this case, demolish, simple past. 3, come on, we're late. Grab your coat and let's go. In this case, grab, imperative. 4, by the time the firefighters got there, the fire had been raging for more than 20 minutes. In this case, past perfect continuous. We're going to talk about this in a little while. Number 5, when she reached her car, she saw that someone had smashed the windshield with a rock. In this case again, past perfect. And finally, I screamed but nobody heard me. Okay, let's check our answer. Let's check if I made any mistakes. No, that's good. So that's it. So 1, by the time the spy was identified, he had fled the country. That's perfect. The house was old and unsafe, so the town demolished it. Simple past. Come on, we're late. Grab your coat. Grab, imperative. 4, by the time the firefighters got there, the fire had been raging for more than 20 minutes. Had been raging, past perfect continuous. 5, when she reached her car, she saw that someone had smashed the windshields with a rack. Had smashed, past perfect. And 6, I screamed, but nobody heard me. Simple past. Okay? Very well, that's it. So for descriptive verbs, that's all we have to do. Okay? We're gonna talk more about verbs in the following sections. That's it.